Okay everybody, what is up? We are back with another video. Today we're going to be trading Nasdaq futures once again. So welcome in my profitable traders. We're gonna see what's gonna happen today. So yesterday we did take a break even. Unfortunately, I didn't record another trade that I took, which was here after we made this SMT. This was just on my eval, so my funders only have one trade limit. But I took this right over here. Oops, not one, the 2 minute. Let me go back. There it is. I took this right over here. Stops above the high. Take profit at the London low. And it did actually hit. I stopped recording right as this setup presented itself. This was not ideal because it was a late setup. And especially around 10 a.m., which is in today's macro standards not the best, but unfortunately we did get stopped break even yesterday. Today we're going to be looking for shorts once again. I am really bearish. If we can go on the 4 hour, I'll show you guys this 4 hour that got formed in versus this tiny little 4 hour BISI, creating a huge BISI with this BPR zone right over here. Once again, we are at all-time highest conditions still, but we are displacing lower. We did create this 4 hour SISD, so that means we are officially bearish. Now, I do think so. We're gonna hit these right over here. This might be the draw on liquidity for the day. It is 230 points away, so it's not that much pointage if you think about it. So I think we will reach those previous day lows, if not weekly lows. Let's go back on the 1 hour. We did create this 1 hour SIBI here. We also had this internal sweep during the London session, so we swept Asia high with London high, and then now we're displacing lower. Now what ideally I would want to see is maybe on the 15 minute, there's no 15 minute gap. Oh, there's a 30 minute gap. So if we do close in 4 minutes and 10 seconds and we create this 30 minute gap, I would love to see the price either take out some sort of high. And by the way, I do need to put on these. Okay, there it is. I gotta mark these out, guys. Mark these out. Where did the market open? Okay, there it is. That's the current day high. Let's mark this out. Current day high. And then Asia high. Okay, so what I would want the price to do, I'm not saying it is going to do this, but in a very highly likelihood we might see something like this, and then we see displacement lower to previous day lows. Whoa. Let me get out of this dog. Come on, there it is. Okay, and then we might see some sort of I think some sort of setup like this will present itself today. But once again, it's a Friday, it's a relatively low probability day, so I'm not expecting huge. I'm going to be de-risking today once again, risking around 150 for longs and then 250 for shorts. We're displacing lower. We are creating not the best price action right now. We're kind of choppy. We're going to delete this. That we all swept this at 30, so 7:30 my time, 8:30 New York, we swept it then. Okay, now we gotta put New York high here. New York high. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that because it's probably gonna run it in a second. Okay, so once again, we're respecting this 4 hour gap right over here, the one that inverse the 4 hour BISI, so we're respecting this. And by the way, I did switch my chart colors if you have noticed. Now we are respecting this 1 hour as well, so in this 1 hour range we're respecting that. So if we do revisit that, I think we're going to go to the 50% CE of the SIBI and then continue lower. But I really want to see how this is going to play out over on the 1 hour SIBI. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I don't want to miss market open. I'll try to be super quick. I'll see you guys in a few seconds, okay? I am back for market open. As soon as I am back, market opens, and here we go. We are starting to pump, as I expected. Let's check any 50-minute gaps. Is there any 50-minute gaps? Unfortunately not. There's no 50-minute gaps here. There's only a 50-minute right by that 1 hour, which is not ideal, in my opinion. Yeah. We have to see what's going to happen right now because, yes. So we have this S&T with the S, right? I can even show you guys. Yes, right over here. You see this low? We swept it on Asia, but we didn't sweep it on Asia during the S. So it's really interesting what will happen here. We really want to see what's going to happen. We did sweep this right now on a yes, and just let's see. I want to see how this is going to play out. Friday usually is a no trade day, unless it's like an A+ setup. Sometimes there are good setups on Friday, especially because we had NFP today. I think we did have NFP. Let it load for a second. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Are we serious right now, bro? There we go. Yes, so we had unemployment and non-farm employment change. And by the way, let's take a look at the next week. So, CPI from Wednesday next week, this is going to be huge. PPI, that's great. Yeah, so next week I'll think we're going to get, the whole June I'm expecting good price action because price action is picking up. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. What did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you guys? Yeah. Revisited probably a 5-minute gap. Yes, we did. I really want to see an internal sweep or revisit into the 1 hour gap because we are bearish, dude. I do not want to long this at all. I really want to see bears play out here. Plus, this is a news wick here, so this high should get right. By the way, I need to remove this. It's looking goofy as hell. There we go. Oh, so much better for the eye. Okay, I'll keep it like this. Now, this is officially a New York low. Okay. Now, all we gotta do is wait for our setup to appear and stay disciplined. Don't take anything stupid. Don't think anything out of the strategy. You want a manipulation first. Inversion. Oh my god. I always do this, guys. I always do this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. And by the way, guys, right now I'm signing a contract. Right now as I'm speaking to you. Why am I doing this? Because I saw this one guy, one trader on YouTube. He's like, if you want to get profitable, if you want to have good psychology, you have to get a contract with you every day. So if you want to, I'll share it to you right now. Pre-market protocol. So number one, roll call by 7:30 a.m. New York time. Meditated for 30 minutes minimum before session open. Journaled and marked out my bias pre-market. If not, no trade. Phone on airplane mode from wake up until 10 a.m. New York time. No, one trade only. Trade only first macro. Maximum stop loss of $400. Trade one account only. Only A+ setups. No revenge trading after any trade. No bragging about when. Stay humble. No emotional spiraling over losses. A loss within rules is not a failure. If price hits my TP, if it stop and then runs to my TP, I close the platform immediately. I do not close a trade early unless it gives me a structural reason to exit. And then right over here I have my pre-market checklist, so all of the steps that I need to take before even stepping into the market, which is woke up by 7:30, meditated for 30+ minutes, journaled and marked my bias, decided the accounts for today, and read and signed the contract, which I did right over here. So I finished it for today. Okay, well, got the contract signed. And that's it. Now we're looking for price, and let's see what's going to happen. Ideally, what I would want to happen, maybe some sort of a PXL here, continuing lower. We would have to see. I would really have to see. So 35 is usually the time that macro is starting to open. Modern macro, because back in the day macro started at 45, now it's around 35-ish. That's when the first few setups probably will appear. I'm still waiting. PXL would be great here. Something like this. This would be great. Volatility is a lot right now, to be honest. Volatility is huge. 836. And are we gonna hit that low? Are we gonna hit it? Probably gonna hit it. There we go. We hit that low. Oh shit! Immediate rejection off of that low. That's a crazy wick right there. Oof, that's an SMT too. Okay. So I mean, I would not have a problem with logging if there's a good displacement. Break even at this high. Maybe target this data high right over here. Wouldn't be a bad move because I think we will take this data high. We usually take data highs, so I really do think we're going to take those. Not a blessed place for PXL right now because of this wick. Ideally, PXL works the best with a gap, so I don't think. Well, the draw liquidity is pretty clear for the day, right? So it's just daily low. Right, it's just daily low right here, but I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe we're gonna save it for next week. Maybe it's a little bit too much pointage. If I would go that way, oof, yeah, we're not gonna go lower. I mean higher. We're not gonna go higher at all. We're disrespecting this pretty bad. Okay. Some bullish movement there. Still a turtle soup, remember guys, this is still a turtle soup. If we close below the low, then it's a, well, yeah. Well, it's a Friday, guys, don't expect too much from Fridays. By the way, I have to open up a second trading view chart and log out of here. Because I usually take micros, not say macro. Shit, not Weeple. Yep. And I trade Lucid evals, so I want to get Lucid accounts. They'll charge you monthly, so it's a one-time charge. I recommend Lucid the most if you're a beginner trader. Usually I recommend a top set because of how simple the platform was, but nowadays it's really bad. Okay, well, looks like we are not going to respect that at all. At all. Okay, well, I guess I mean, that still counts as a sweep. If we get displacement higher. Like crazy displacement. A little displacement, crazy one. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now. And I'm going to be posting no trade days as well. I used to just post the trades that I take, break even, long, shorts, wins, losses. But now I'm gonna post even the days I don't trade. I think because it's important to even for me to look back and see maybe I missed something or whatever. We have this interesting order block here that got formed. I really want to see how that's going to play out right here. Nope. Shit. There it is. Probably it's going to be a breaker. Probably will be a breaker. By the way, I need to switch the charge colors here too. There we go. Woohoo! This shit clean, man. This shit is clean. Okay, we closed above the 50%, which is... I don't think it's gonna mean anything, guys, to be honest. You're probably gonna run this low. Maybe create a PXL from there. See how it's gonna go. Super cold. Like the video, guys, if your dad puts on the thermostat to like an Arctic continent fucking temperature, dude, it is so freezing. Like, I don't know, dude, he has some sort of a sickness that he can't stand hot weather or something. I don't know, because it is ridiculously cold for me, dude. Yep, we're bears. We are bears. Probably took out all this low resistance liquidity, 5 minute gap. But I would want some sort of a high to get taken. Okay, well now we can... Never mind! I was about to say now we can look for PXLs, but like 30-second PXLs I don't like. I like a minute PXL. Plus I will be shorting the higher range, which I fucking hate. I mean the lower range, which I hate to do. Yeah, if we get 30 seconds, if we still remain that gap and we don't inverse it, then maybe we can get a retrace in some sort of displacement lower. But now, as I'm looking at it, it's not looking good. I might be able to trace second macro. I think second macro will present a good setup. I would probably have to pause the video. Oh, yeah, we just made it into the mid gap. Oh my god, damn, boy! That rejection, holy shit! Yeah, guys, I might have to de-risk like a lot because the stop loss will be atrocious, bro. That's if we close like that, but yeah. That's what you gotta wait. You gotta wait until a candle closes on the 1 minute. You can't just fucking... Okay. Let's see how this is gonna work. Oh man, fuck, I don't like, no, I'm not taking this. If it was like a displacement like lower, then maybe I would take that, but no, that's not it for me. That's not displacement. Wouldn't be taking that, even though the bias is pretty clear we're short, but I don't want to take that. Especially on Friday, no way. And I maybe will get fucking bombarded for not taking this, but it's what I would take, right? If we had a good displacement. If we had good displacement once again. Yeah. Nope. I wish we had good displacement, but it's just no. Like this candle, if we had this candle off this one gap, fuck yeah, I would enter. But as I'm looking at now, no, not gonna FOMO this trade, dude. No way. I'm not gonna FOMO. Not today. Not today. Yep, see, there you go. I would have given a break even right there. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see like we tapped into this gap rejection, but there's no displacement. Like there needs to be displacement off of a PXL for me to take a PXL, especially at a low range, because I'm shorting the low range, guys. And yeah, it looks like it is going to run for 40 points at least. But yeah, I did not like the trade purely because there's no displacement. So high time frame wise, it would be okay-ish trade if we were not on a Friday. If there was not a Friday, then maybe I would have taken it. But by the way, I need to mark out this 1 hour gap here. It's really important that I do. Yeah, then I'll probably do something like this. If there is the 1 hour gas, I'll probably do something like that. Yeah, unfortunate day today. This PXL would be valid if there was a displacement lower off of it, but we didn't get any displacement, which was unfortunate, really. I wish there was displacement, but we just didn't get it. We did not get the displacement that I wanted. Now I would go break even right there. Okay. Yeah, when you have 2 candles down, you can go break even. But I'll probably go break even. So if it's a normal day, I would probably wait for this candle to go break even. But if it's a regular day, like not a regular, like a Friday day, then I would probably put it there. But I'm surprised this didn't get met, because usually we take out a news high and then we just dump lower. But yeah, it looks like that trade would have been so bad, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's a Friday, I guess, so I'm not blaming myself. There's no real displacement there, so yeah. And a lot of people would be saying, oh, what about this? Isn't this displacement? Yeah, it is, but it is a gap. I mean, it's a candle after, and I don't want to have a stop of 60 points, bro. This is ridiculous. And to get a barely one-on-one, dude, like, come on. Like, this shit is not worth it at all. Yeah, not the best PXL here. So we might trade second macro, which maybe will be the case, because the drawn liquidity is still pretty strong, which is those previous day lows. But yeah, we're just mainly waiting for now. We're not rushing. We're not FOMOing at anything. Now a lot of people will say, well, aren't you upset that this trade worked out? I mean, I'm not upset, because I mean, I knew we would have a PXL, right? But it is not the one that I like, because I like the one where we go up and it create a huge displacement. Like if we closed where that wick was, right over here, if we closed where that wick was, I would enter. But when we like have a doji, dude, it literally is a doji hammer candle, and it's like it's an indecision within the market. It doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do. So it could have easily done this, guys. Could have easily done this and stop me out, because there's no real displacement. Remember, real displacement carries how the trade works out. By the way, right over here, I'll probably take this shit off, but yeah, it's gonna continue running. This drawn liquidity will get met, guys. By the way, this will get met. If not this macro, second macro for sure. Yep, it is dumping. It is dumping, guys. It is dumping. It's dumping like hella. Well, I'll see you next time. Next time we're going to be waiting for true displacement, right? And I'm still going to wait for true displacement. I don't want to take trades that are out of my logic just because the draw on liquidity is so clear. Like, there could be the clearest draw on liquidity, guys. I want you to understand something. There could be the clearest draw on liquidity. But the thing is that draw on liquidity needs to have displacement. If you have an internal bias with displacement, you can enter. If there's no displacement, why are you like, there's literally no displacement. It's literally just a little candle. It's a little candle, doesn't carry any weight at all. Like if we had this candle off here, yes, I mean, that is clearly a displacement candle. But once again, I don't want to enter here because then, look at my stops. And I'm shorting the lower range. Okay, now we're getting some movement, probably because of this 1 hour. Whoa, I didn't work it out right at all. Yeah, probably because of this 1 hour. Right there. Boom. Probably 50% of it. Got that. I'm not gonna be taking anything longs here, bro. This is crazy. You know what? If we do, maybe if we do have like a little gap there and a good displacement, we can potentially, guys, potentially, we might still save this day by trading, but we'll see. These 25 seconds for it not to go past those lows because no, don't do that. Don't do that, boss. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. Now we have those lows. Now if we dump with a single candle create a gap that can come back to that gap, we might save the day, guys. Isn't it crazy how these fucking gaps work? Just look at this, like picture perfect. Straight into this gap, straight out took this low and just displaces a little bit higher. Y'all crazy if you take any fucking longs, bro. I would not have the balls to take longs, dude. No way. Unless we get like a SISD, like a huge candle, then maybe. But no way. I'm not taking it right now. Fuck no. Fuck no. Okay, we're pretty close to the draw. We're pretty close, guys. So previous day low is really close. Like, what is it? Not even around 100 points, so it's not much at all. Okay, now we need to displace through those lows, goddammit! Let's go, come on, displace through those lows, come on. Come on. Stop with that order block. Reject it, make it breaker block, now! Oh, man, I'm so unserious, bro. I'm so unserious. Well, I mean, I'm happy regardless because, I mean, at least I knew the bias. At least I knew the bias. So it's not like anything negative happened. Yeah, but second macro, if we don't get any entries before 9, second macro could be the way. Could be the way. Is there a 5-minute gap that it rejects like this? I don't know. I just do not see us respecting this 1 hour and going all the way up. Like, there's fucking no way. There's literally no way. I just don't believe in that at all. Some Georgian music. Yeah, this is looking just choppy now. This is looking real chop. Real chop in a hot tub. Man, real bad man. Real bad man. Yeah, this is barcode, guys. This is barcode. Oh, whoa, whoa, damn, chill, bro. Holy fuck. Get your brand quickly. Let's see what's gonna happen here. By the way, I need to mark out these lows, so I know if we do get the entry, this is where I need to be shorting to. It's the weekly low. Alright, bro. Like, what is this? Come on now. I'm not expecting anything from late macro, but come on, bro. Really? Ain't no way this is doing this. And we did take those lows, so that's interesting. Did take those lows here. It's the previous low we're looking for. There's no news after, right? You know. 3:30. What? Oh, it's probably a different fucking weird ass time. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, I mean, if I would take anything, guys, it would okay. Look at that displacement. See, this is the displacement that I needed here. If I see this displacement, I'm entering. But if I'm seeing, oh, yes. There we go. Now, come on, we gotta close below that way. We gotta close it. Don't make a turtle soup, boy. Boy, don't make a turtle soup. Okay, we didn't make a turtle soup right there, so that's nice. Now, all we gotta do is create a gap. That's all we gotta do. And this is too late for my fundeds, so I'm just gonna lock them out until X macro. So if I would take this, it'd probably be just on my evals. I can afford losing evals. I cannot afford losing at my fundeds. I don't like losing at my fundeds. Plus, it's a little bit later on the day, so it's 9:57. So closing on the macro. So right over here, I would love to take this gap. If we do get in there, God, I'm taking it right away. This gap is all we're waiting for, boy. It's all we're waiting for. Okay, there's the gap. We're waiting for it to get tapped into. Okay, delete this. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see. I think we might get a entry for my evals. We might. And even on my evals, I'll de-risk. I'll probably risk 3 micros. We might get an entry, guys. We might, if we go up to that gap. I don't. Oh my God! We can't even go up there, bro. Yeah, guys. And GG's, bro. G-fucking-G's, bro. We're gonna hit it. We're going to fucking hit it. Like I told you guys, like, this was the most easiest shit ever. It's just there's no real displacement, guys. Like, where was these candles, bro? Where were these candles? Where the fuck were they, bro? Now it's gonna go straight to where I said it would go. Come on, please, like get in that gap, bro. Please, like stop making. Don't make this shit like this, man. Fuck. Just get into the 2-minute gap, please. Please don't touch it, no. Oh, fuck. And now we're going Oh. Yeah, there's no chance we're going up, bro. There's no fucking way. It's gonna hit it. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we just took it. We will just take it now. If not, then QES is gonna take it. They even get a 30-second gap, dude. Fuck. Oh, dude, I should have taken this, bro. Even though there's no real displacement, just maybe on my evals, I should have taken this. Alright, well, I mean, I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes. I'll go do something else. Come back here in 30 minutes. See you in a second. Okay, everybody, we are back. Macro's gonna open in about 5 minutes, 4 minutes actually. So what do we got here? We got a 15-minute gap that is respecting. We're respecting 50-minute gap pretty good, and this hourly is information. Yeah, I do think that. I mean, technically, like, you could have taken like some form of longs, maybe like something like this. If there's 1 minute inverse to these highs, or like to any 50% of the 5-minute gap there, but I didn't like it. I didn't really like it. Plus, it's a late ass fucking macro, dude. Like, we ain't taking that bullshit. Okay, now we just gotta wait for 4 more minutes, see what's gonna happen, because we do have these weekly lows, and you already know we're gonna target them, bro. Like, we might as well go lower. Why stop at a daily when we got a weekly? Why save it for the next week? I think we might go ahead and sweep these weeklies, and I mean, I think next few weeks we're just gonna see downtrends. Like, we're gonna see some downtrends. Okay, well, you know what? I would love to see something like this. If we... Where is it? There it is. If we do something like this, right? And then we get displacement and go lower, that would be perfect. This right here, this would be fucking perfect. And then towards these weeklies. Well, I'm pretty sure that I would probably take off at these lows. I don't really want to risk more than that. Maybe on my evals. Maybe. But am I funded? I'm taking the first low. I already learned it from yesterday, guys. The first low I'm taking, dude. Until price action gets better, I'm taking the first fucking low. Which it is arguably getting better, because we're seeing a way better range in formation, because the range that we have been forming, guys, it has been so bad. It has been like ridiculously shit for the past few weeks, past few months. But now we have a beautiful price action on our way. Okay. All right. 1 minute and 40 seconds until second macro opens, and usually I trade until 10:55. So 10:55, if I don't get an entry before then, I am getting out. So this is the break limit. After this, I'm closing out for the day. I'm not gonna trade anything else. But let's see, maybe we do get something. Remember, guys, you can literally get an entry within a second, so it's really important. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Bro. Oh yeah, I'm already on there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artishoki. Yeah, we're just gonna be waiting here, guys, for a pretty long time. Or we can just use this as PXL, which would be great. But we'll have to see. Like, come on now, come on. Give me some good price action. Computer, give me some good price action. I'll make this a sweep right here. Forgot an E. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't really talk much when I'm trading because, I mean, everything's self-explanatory. If we're waiting for a setup, there's really nothing to talk about. Let's look at this at an overview. We had this 5-minute gap here. Alright, so we had this 5-minute, 50% inversion. So technically, if you wanted to take something like this could be valid, but literally, I mean, this could count as manipulation, but ideally, when we have these eyes, come on, guys. Like, I would just wait until lows. But after we get displacement after this low, then we're waiting for PXL. And then once again, this is the entry that I missed. Well, I didn't miss it. It just did. If we got displacement like this, then it would make sense. In one candle, if we get displacement, yes, then I'm putting it right over there to targeting previous day lows. But we didn't get that. So I did not enter the trade. Now we have the previous day low sweep, some upwards movement. We do have this 50-minute gap that is keeping us enclosed. We literally just straight up respected it. Like, we didn't even close in it. We just respected it. And I think we're going to go lower, guys. I really do think we're going to go to these previous week lows. If we do have something second macro, maybe some sort of a manipulation, as I already said, something like this. Maybe that's in play. Maybe not. Maybe we can just get a 5-minute, probably there's a 5-minute gap here, and then this. That's also a possible variation. There's no 5-minute gap. But we did inverse this 5-minute gap right over here, guys. We did inverse that. 3-minute, we have these 3-minute gaps, 2-minute gaps. Let's see what's going to happen here. I like this chart. Like, I love this color, guys. Like, I swear to you, this is so nice. Sorry about that. Like, look at this. Look how clean this looks. Extreme. I love purple. Purple is my favorite color by far. It's my favorite by far. If I ever get a car, it's a super car. It's going to be, well, not if. It's a question of when. And, I mean, not even, because I know I'll be able to afford one. And I'll be dropping a psychology video about law of attraction, about law of assumption, and about law of thought. I'll be dropping that sauce pretty soon. But essentially what you want to do is imagine as you already having it. If you imagine as you already have it, then literally your mind is going to put it into existence. Because your mind cannot tell a difference between something that's a made-up scenario in your brain, because the chemicals are the same. So the chemicals that your brain produces while experiencing something and while imagining something, it is the same chemical produced. So when it cannot tell a difference between the two chemicals, guess what's going to happen? It is going to come to existence. So, yeah, you can call it whatever you can. You don't have to believe me, but if you try it, you will see it. Yeah, well, market clarity is pretty, I mean, I think I got good market clarity as soon as I started this channel. I think I got way better clarity and of what we need to achieve on the day. But as of now, As of now. I think we need to go lower, guys. I'll be honest. I think we really do need to go lower. And by the way, I need to mark this low out, just in case. Let's see what's going to happen, because I am anticipating some lower price action still. 34. So we need like 20 more minutes, and then I'll let you guys go. Yeah, this video is going to be long. This video will be extremely long. And I like to do live trades. I don't like to do like, oh yeah, today's a trade recap and I could just lie about what I took. Like, no, I just literally want you guys to see raw information on how I trade. And yeah, so as you can see, I mean, maybe my bias will be correct. Maybe we'll get something. We're gonna get something here, but let's see. As I said, remember this. This might be the move, guys. This might be the move. This might be the move. God, I remember when I first started trading. That shit was like a year and a half ago. And I was watching TGR's boot camp, and God, I was so stupid. I didn't know what a macro was. I couldn't understand what an order block is. I couldn't even understand what a candlestick is. That's how bad it was. Good old times. Good old times. I met my mentor. Oh, I didn't even notice there's an SMT here. So technically, if you wanted to, could have taken something like this. Inversion here. Targeted the high. Yeah, you could have took something like this. You can go break even right here, and this would be a nice entry. But once again, I'm not really into longs, especially counting this. Like, we are in a downtrend for a continuous amount of days now. Well, for 2 days, so I don't think previous day low will get anything fixed here, but I may be wrong. So all I'm waiting for is this high. This high will dictate everything and how we're gonna go about this, because I mean, we're clearly like we're just selling off pretty good, and I think we're gonna continue to sell off. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for that high to get met. Oh my gosh. Yeah, psychology videos will be pretty fire, guys. I already know it. I already know you're gonna love psychology videos. Okay. Pretty close to those highs. Trading is the only profession that's going to pay you for being patient. Literally, it's the only profession. All the other professions, you need to work harder, you need to work more in order to make more money. But in trading, usually the less you work, the more results you get. It's crazy to me that you can literally make a professor, doctor, and like fucking some accountant salary combined in a year, just trading. And just trading, like, trading is literally just maybe 2-3 hours out of your day. Maybe if you want to practice another 2 hours. So it's literally just a part-time job that's going to make you more money than any other job. It's a job, yeah. So sorry for the J word, okay, but it's a job that you do yourself. So you're a sole proprietor, you're a sole contractor. So you do it yourself. So you have no boss. Your only boss is the market, and it is your brain. And your brain is the one who's in charge of everything when you're trading. Your emotions, everything that's in charge is your brain and your thought and your mind. Okay, this is the type of candle I would love to see if we swept it. Not the, like, come on, guys. We're so close to that high, and you just did that. You erased all the progress. Really. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Give me a break. I think I'm gonna fall asleep, guys. This is so boring. Like, ridiculous. That macro was tough to trade, not gonna lie. Yeah, 15 more minutes. If we don't have anything within 15 minutes, then this is GG's for today. And next week, gonna get better price action. Next week, we're gonna get better. I don't even know where my phone is. I don't even know where my phone is. It just disappeared. Oh, it's in my pocket. This is not the type of... This is not what I wanted to see, dude. This is not what I wanted to see. I mean, I wanted to see bearish price action just after we sweep that high. It would be way more probable. Yeah, I might just sit back and just wait. That's all you gotta do in trading is just wait. Why be anxious? Why be going all over the chart, looking at everything? You don't. You just wait until something hits, and that's it. You just wait. That's it. You just wait until lower high gets met, or gets passed by, and you take a PXL. That's all you essentially do. Yeah, check the time usually from time to time, but that's all you gotta do is wait. And remember, guys, if you don't take a trade on Friday, or you just forward tested it and didn't have enough confidence to take it, remember that Friday is the less probable day of the week. It's the worst probable day of the week. So even to get the forward test right is a big accomplishment. So don't beat yourself up for not taking a trade. It is normal for not to have confidence on a Friday. I don't have confidence on a Friday. I was not confident in the trade that I could have taken earlier with that PXL. So it is really hard to trade Fridays. A lot of people are going to say trading is easy, trading is this, trading is that. Do not let that get into your brain, because when you're going to struggle with it and you're not going to understand something, then that will make your confidence goes to shit. So don't view trading as this easy thing, because it's not easy. Like, people spend lives to dedicate their lives to trading. Wall Street motherfuckers, they be there for hours studying it. If you're telling me that's not hard, then I don't know what to tell you. You just gotta be patient. That's all you have to be. If you're not patient, you will take some bullshit and you will lose. And when you will lose, guess what? Guess what? You're gonna go on a spiral, and then you're gonna say, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not this, I'm not that. But you are good enough. You're good enough for everything. There's not a single thing that you're not good enough. I'm going to show you this. So I'm waiting for this price action to realign. There it is. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm going to paste it on the chart. Okay, so upward spiral, downward spiral. So this is boredom, right? So you're in the middle of this when you're trading. When you take a win, right? This where you are ascending throughout the day, right? You're ascending up, right? And then when you take a loss and you don't have enough confidence in yourself and you have bad psychology, it goes down. So One more thing. It's positive expectations, commitment, belief, healthfulness, optimism, enthusiasm, helpfulness, passion, eagerness, empowered, love, joy, freedom, ultimate ascendance of the spiritual self. Now, take this, for example, and notice the colors. Notice how this is purple, blue, green, and this is orange, yellow, red. Why is that? It's because those colors represent the frequency of that brain and what the brain sees, right? So the brain sees anything that's red, it associates it with lust or hunger or blood or death or something that's low frequential. So let's look at it again. When you are taking a trade and you win, this is where you go. And you stop trading, you won for the day, you lock yourself out, you up, this is where you go. And then when you lose and you don't have the psychological blueprint and the psychological protocol of how to deal with it, you're going to go this way. So frustration, you lost. Pacifism, impatience, doubt, worry, anger, rage, jealousy, guilt, insecurity, powerlessness. This is where you end up. When you revenge trade, when you do all of it, because I am speaking from experience, guys. You think I never revenge traded? You think I never took trades out of my strategy? You think I didn't take low probable trades? I took all of them, and I studied it religiously. And this is what I came up to. This is literally, I was reading a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he was talking about this spiral, and I'm realizing that this literally ties into trading the best. Yeah. This is turning into a psychology video, but like we're not getting a per section, so might as well just wait until 55 and then finish it off. But this is it. This is it, guys. This is how trading goes. If you just act upon emotion, that's even better. If you just act upon emotion, this is the two paths that you will take. Either the upward, you won and you're confident, or you lost and you're going on a downward spiral. So how do you go on an upward spiral when you're losing? The simple question is, how? Right? And the simple answer to it is you don't. It's impossible. Like, if you lose, there's literally no way for you to feel good after you lost. Right? There's no way. Right? Wrong. That's what a lot of people would want you to believe. You can absolutely feel good about yourself if you lost. Because you need to understand that this is a skill that has so much potential in your life. This is a skill that can literally shift the momentum of your life. This is a skill that can shift your understanding of self, of your ego, of your spirit. This skill is it's not just about making money, guys. This skill will introduce you to people. This skill will introduce you to ideas that you didn't know about. This skill will introduce you to a lot of shit that you didn't even know existed. And I will be talking about that stuff that I learned through this journey of trading. Without trading, I would not be where I am spiritually, and I would not be where I am psychologically right now. Because as my mentor said, trading isn't about making money. It's about mastering your ego. You don't even have to view trading as making money anymore. You are viewing it as mastering your ego. Now, we're getting some good price action here, so we might take something. We might take something, and PXL would be nice. But I'm just going to wait for it. So, jogging back to this idea, is you will meet so many great people. You will meet so many people that will support you in this. But you have to understand that without yourself, without you wanting it, you won't get it. You really truly will need to want it. If you want money, if you want anything else, that's great. But if you don't want trading, you don't want to learn the skill just for the sake of learning it, you're not going to make it really far. Because you will get frustrated with losses. Average trader takes a few years before they get a payout. It's an average trader. It took me 9 months. It's going to take you maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you. It quite literally doesn't matter. The charts needs to be a tool for you, okay? Now, I will record a psychology video in just a second because I'm literally going to stop recording this, and I'm going to stop with this because, guys, I'll talk about this. This is not good price action. If you have this, like, fucking McDonald's pattern, dude, I don't like to use McDonald's patterns, but there's some fucking unprofitable people that do. McDonald's pattern, yeah, guys, this is not good. I might have to just call it quits and come back on Monday. So thank you for watching the video. Unfortunately, we didn't take any trades today. I'm still going to post it, but don't worry. We're going to have some more stocks dropping a little bit later on during the day. Thank you so much for watching the video. My profitable traders, remember, you are profitable. You are profitable. My profitable traders, I will see you Monday, live market open. We're going to trade Monday. But you will see me throughout the weekend. I'm going to record psychology videos, etc. And let me know in the comments if you want me to have a mask or something like that, or have like my face blurred so you can see me from a blurred face perspective, so you kind of, even without a face, you can kind of get like a more closer person-to-person perspective, right? So thank you for watching the video once again. I love you. Subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. No trades today. I'll see you Monday. Have a good one.